Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with Challenge Accepted. And this month, Shannon and I are doing on the 4 Thursdays of the month. We're going to do the first 4 of the 12 days of autumn Scraplifts over at Scrap Squad. And this is the original. It is done by Hetty Hall. She's the designer. And I just love it. It's got lots and lots of layers under the photo and a cute torn detail up there. It's got this torn panel through there. I'm actually working with my October Mind the Scrap kit. And so my colors are going to be a little bit different, but I'm going to try to stick as much as I can with the design. I have put foam behind my torn middle strip just to raise it up so that I can bend it down and tuck things under it. I'm gonna go this way with it. And my photo is an upside down photo of Reese. I'm just gonna smack it right there in the middle. And I just love that photo of her. She's a goofy dog in the base case, but that's kind of awesome. I've already decided that my title's going to be this Lazy Days from Bramble Fox, and I'm going to have it up close to this top cluster there. So I'm going to put the title there, and I've got the sloth to kind of go along with the lazy theme. I've got a couple sloths that I'm going to use, and I just love these. I almost hate using 2 on the same page because, you know, I like hoarding them. There, and then I'll probably group some flowers and such around there. In the original, there are lots of layers of frames and stamps and more frames and all kinds of things here. I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to use this really large title from Vicky Boutin's print shop. And this came in the Mind the Scrap kit. Let me get this back over on there. And then I'll kind of group flowers and other embellishments around this. It kind of simplifies things. There's also some beautiful do that. I didn't want any spaces there, so I'll do it that way. There's some fibers that look really cool in the original. Mine isn't going to have that same style, if you will, so it probably doesn't need that. I'm going to put, in place of the circular clock type elements that are in the original, I'm going to use flare, one right there. And I've got a frame right here that can kind of stick out. Her frames are all lined up parallel. Let me get this down here. And I don't have to do it that way, but I'm going to put that right under the photo. And I have this little guy. I'm kind of thinking that this doesn't look great there because it has kind of a grayish tone to it. I have this yellow piece. I can do it this way. That's what I'll do. And I fussy cut something out of it. It's from Paige Evans' Garden Shop. And I can put something on top of where that was fussy cut. And I've got this little house since the photo was taken at home. And then I've got this little puppy dog here, which I'll overlap, and that still leaves me room for some flowers or leaves. Okay. And the embellishments I'm going to be using, these come from Maggie Holmes Parasol. These puffy stickers come from Pink Fresh Good Times. There's a Jen Hadfield and some Paige Evans Garden Shop in there. And I'm probably not going to use a whole lot of that. I'm probably mostly going to use these Prima flowers and these flowers from Print Shop. So I'm thought about where I was going to put this, and I maybe can put it, I could have put it there. I can maybe do it. I don't like that. I'm going to go ahead and lift it up. Actually, let me wait and put it on after I've got some flowers on. I can tuck it up under a flower. Okay, so I'm going to take, in the original, there's some things, there's a floral cluster kind of up here, and I'm going to anchor mine with this large kind of goldish, peachy sort of flower. And then I'm going to add a couple other flowers from Print Shop. Kind of right in there. And let me add, this purple really kind of picks up on the colors in the rug. I'm gonna put it right there. I'm gonna kind of bend it up a bit, but I may not do that till I get everything down and see, I say as I'm doing it. Let's do that. I'm kind of hoping that anchors itself there. I like these leaves that kind of, that came with the Prima set. So I'm just going to go ahead and insert those. These are amazing. They're paper, but they look like they have the texture and shading of a real leaf. And I'm going to use another fairly large flower down here. I'm going to put this one on foam. And I'm going to use one of these leaves kind of up like this, and then I will also use this green one kind of like that. I just love these, and I wish I had more. I'm going to go ahead and slide this under that. Okay, and let me see. I have a smaller one of these kind of whitish ones. Dogwoods, I guess they are. And that can go right here. And I like how it's creating kind of almost a tropical look. I'm just going to get a big, long piece of this because I'm going to want to prop all these up. Pop all these up. There. And I'm going to kind of curl that up a bit right there and kind of have a small leaf there. And I've got some leaves that I die cut for another project. And I can put those here. They're in a compatible kind of color mix. I'm going to kind of put that on top of there so it adds another layer of texture. Put that there. I have this, another dark purple flower that I think I'm going to try to slide in right here. And then I'm going to find this flower. I only need half of it. And I'm trying not to turn around and watch the Astros and Phillies game. Okay, there. Let's see, I have another kind of, another print shop flower. I have not been feeling good today. I got up and went to my water aerobics class and then came home and kind of felt like I had a fever or something. I'm gonna put this flower, I don't need a flower there. I think I'm just gonna do some leaves. I think I'll do this guy underneath this flower right here. And I will put this right there. Okay, and I'm going to get some more of these flowers, and I'm just going to glue them down. I'm not going to try to put foam on them or anything. I'll just do one pointing up that way and another one pointing up to look like they go with whatever tree he's hanging on. And then I'll have them dropping down like in the original, just kind of and I'm going to vary the colors. And I'm going to do one small one, a really tiny one. There, and then I'm going to put these around the rest, like the clusters. Let me just get my whole collection of these. I'll get some of the larger ones down there. And I'll maybe put this. Nah, I'll just leave that kind of as it is. Maybe I'll put it's too much of a color match for that. I'm going to put it right here. And I don't think I have any more big ones like that, but I do have small ones. And I'll put one right there like it's falling down on the sign. And I've got a little brown one here that can kind of go right there. And I have another one that can go here. One right there. Let me get these picked up. And I'm not sure, I think I'm gonna go with Lazy Days as my title and Love Days Like This as my subtitle. I think I'm done picking out the larger flowers and leaves. So let me pull this away and see what else I need on here. This is kind of empty, but I like that because it shows the I said I was done with large leaves. I'm not at all. I'm gonna do this. Maybe right there and kind of curl it up. And I'm gonna do this one. I'll curl that up and do this one maybe right there. Okay, and I have a few of these bits to kind of tuck in. I'm going to curl this up and have I'm, 'cause one of these little guys kind of peeking out. And I have 3 of those, so I'm going to do another one right here. And then maybe this is something that I can do right up here. And I'll do it maybe right like so. And I've got these glued down, and I can now kind of curl them up to give them some dimension and shadowing. And that dye actually gives them a little bit of a seam down the middle, so it's easy to curl them around the seam, and that really gives them dimension. They're beautiful on cards, but I think they're going to work out rather nicely on this layout too. Okay, I think I'm done. It's a little bit different look, but it's a silly dog page, and so it works for that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday for sketch number 2. And if you want to check out Scrap Squad's 12 Days, they're a group on Facebook. It's called Scrap Squad, oddly enough. And there's a new sketch every day, or a new lift, scrap lift, for you to try every day for the first 12 days of November. And so you can even get ahead of Shannon and me. And be sure to check out Shannon. I'll have a link to her page in my description box. So thank you very much for watching, and go Astros. Bye.